Bennoc ASMR, Bennoc ASMR. In today's video I'll be showing you a Pokemon card haul, as well as some other Pokemon themed items, as I recently went to a Pokemon Card Show, so we got quite a lot of cards, as you can see in front of me here, and we'll get towards them later on. We'll be organising them, relabeling them, and also resleeving them. As you already know, I do enjoy resleeving the cards. As you can see in the background, we also have the Pokemon Kanto Region Badge Collection, the new Lego sets that have came out not fairly recently but within recent memory. And I also picked up the mini Pokemon Center Lego Pokemon set as well. Now what I'll be doing today as well is going through them, and I won't be opening them today, as I will be saving them for a future video, as I think it'll make some good sounds putting the two Lego sets together. I've also recorded already these Eevee boxes. And as you can see on the side here, you get the Eevee, the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon or Sylveon. They're all sleeping, and it is a random chance mystery box. Now I have already, like I say, opened these up for another video that will be coming soon, and it gets some very nice balls indeed. So I'll pop that back up there for us. And the first thing I do want to take a look at today is the mini Pokemon Center. Now I am still testing things out with the microphone settings, so please let me know how it sounds. But hopefully in the future I'll get these settings nailed down. But with the new microphone I've got, I'm hoping overall it brings some better audio quality. Let's have a little look at the back, shall we? As you can hear the Lego rattling around, you got the photo of the Pokers in, as it looks like it's accessible through the back as well. And it's just your standard Lego case, really. There's no instructions on the outside or any information about it, so we'll pop that back in the background there. Now I did manage to get some little clips of the card show and the different tables and vendors. I didn't get too many, to be honest. I believe the next one I'm going to try and get more content when I'm there. But I will be showing those clips in today's video as well. Now, next up we have the Kanto Region Badge Collection. As you can see, it has the different badges from the Kanto region. Now the other set was 233 pieces. This is slightly larger, coming in at 312 pieces there at the bottom. And it doesn't look like there is any other information on the side of that box either. Nothing on the bottom, it doesn't look like. So we'll pop that back there as well. Now, part of today's video is going to be looking at all the cards I picked up. Now I did pick up quite a few. A mixture of SIRs, IRs, random little cute cards that I've seen, which I couldn't resist not picking them up. So, as always, we're going to get the trusty sleeves out, and we're going to re-sleeve them settings, I will be recording quite a lot of content, and hopefully you can watch me learn and grow as we go on, and I continue to improve the channel as well. Right then, so we're going to just mix up a few of these cards in as well. Got some Blastoise there as well. As you can see, there's a good mix of cards and sets. I'll be talking you through why I've went for each card as we go through it as well. So, first of all, we have the lovely Dawn. I believe this is the ultra rare or the double rare, whatever you want to call it. It is from Phantasmal Flames, and it is number 118 out of 94. Now, I did pick this card up for £8. To be honest, I got some good deals on some of it, and I got some bad deals on the others. For reference, I picked up this Lego, it's valued at 80, and then 40 for the Pokémon Center, so 120 British pounds total. Great British pounds, shall I say. And when I checked on eBay, the vendor was being very fair, and that's pretty much what you can pick it up online now for both of those sets. He gave me £10 off, and he threw in a illustration rare, so I thought he was a really good vendor, and I was very impressed with that. The mystery bundles I picked up for £10 a piece, so £20 overall for the mystery bundles, and most of the cards have the prices on. If they don't, I will try and remember them for you. So let's take a better look at this Dawn card. There's the old sleeve, and let's take a better look at that. It's a lovely card. Looks like a bit of dust on the corner there. Get that off. Back's not looking too shabby either. Of course, these cards are just for the personal collection, so I wouldn't be looking to send these off for grading anyway. So we'll get it sleeved up. I've realised with the new setup I do need to be a lot more careful with the sleeve sounds now, as they do pick up a lot easier. Let's get a fresh top loader on that as well. So there is the lovely Dawn. And we'll start to stack our favourites in the background as we go through. Now, the purpose of this card show trip was just making sure that we basically got more of the Phantasmal Flame set, the Journey Together set, and I do believe there was one more set I was trying to pick up, and it was Chaos Rising. That was it, a few of the Chaos Rising. So we focused on those three sets, and we got a few random cards, and we got a little bit silly as well, and went slightly over budget as well. So let's have a look at this Ambipom. Now this cost me £5, and as you can see, it's a lovely card. It is from Phantasmal Flames as well. It is set number 107 out of 94. I love all the fruit and the general art around the Ambipom on this card. Taking a look at the back now. Looks quite nice on the back as well. So let's get Ambipom sleeved up. Okay. video I've realised I've not actually got that many left, so I'm hoping some of them can be reused today. There we go. And there's the Ambi Bomb. Next up, and this is where I've got these in no order because I like to surprise myself, but next up, this was on my list. However, as I mentioned, the 3 sets that we were collecting at the start. If you are quite aware of the Pokemon scene, you would know this Victini is the promo from Black Bolt and White Flare, that era of cards. And this was just one of the cards that I really want to pick up, as I just think it's very, very cute. And I just wanted to go in the cute binder, to be honest. So these are where I've got silly and just picked up random cards. As you can see, this bought me back £10, but very worth it in my eyes. Let's take a better look at that. As you can see, it's the Scarlet and Violet promo. The promo card number 208. Taking a look at the back. Not whitening that I can see anyway. Very, very nice card. Very nice indeed. Let's get a fresh sleeve on the Victini and get that one all top loaded as well. So let's get a top loader on this. Now, with the old setup, to be fair, I would just tap this off my hand, but I've realised it's probably going to be way too loud on this new setup, unfortunately. So I do need to find a better way to get all these top loaded, because obviously we don't want to damage the cards either. But to be fair, I think pushing in from the top there, I don't think it's doing any damage to them, so I believe that'll work fine for now at the very least. Let's pop Victini back there as well. Now the Oricoco EX. Oricoco EX is next. This is another card from Phantasmal Flames. Now, these aren't supposed to be in any order, but seems like we've hit quite a few Phantasmal already. Again, it's just about getting my Phantasmal Flames set finished off. I had 2 strategies going in the card show. Do I try and get the big boys out of the way, so pick up the Charizard from Phantasmal Flames, or do I go for the smaller cards like this and get lots of them and pretty much have the set completed, other than the big Charizard? And I went with the latter, as I thought it would be more interesting for the video, and I like to have more cards overall than one big expensive card. It would be a very short trip if that was the case. So, the Oricoco EX. Oricoco EX. Let's get this bad boy out the sleeve. So, it's got some lovely colour to it. I like the fire in the background. Very, very nice. Does look like, I'm hoping that's not a scratch. Looks like it was a bit of dust anyway, to be honest. There we go. And there is the Oricoco. Now, as I don't have many top loaders, anything under £5 I will keep in just these penny sleeves for now, and I'll be purchasing some more top loaders soon. But as it's becoming a bit of a theme on the channel, you know I'm good for it. You know they will be sleeved and top loaded, as all hits are on this channel. So we'll slide the Oricoco in behind the Victini. It's a bit of a minor pull. Next up we have the Sliggoo. this is from the set Chaos Rising, which we've recently opened on the channel. As you can see, I picked up this card for £6. £6. So we'll get it out of its sleeve, and we will look to put the new sleeve on as always. And obviously we've got a lot of cards to add to card of the day, but as I mentioned in a recent community post, I've probably got about a good 3-4 months worth left of cards, and the rate we are going with card of the day, it will be unsustainable going forward. So I'm going to switch to a card of the week, while also doing little shorts throughout the week, whether it's card triggers, card assortments, that sort of thing. Various different ASMR themed shorts. That was just a little update on card of the day for you. Now looking at this Sliggoo then, lovely art in a bit of a forest there, and you have, going into the pond, there's a little bit of ripple in the pond there as well. But yeah, I mean, it's standard from Pokemon these days. I think the illustration rares are absolutely beautiful. And taking a quick look at the back, doesn't look too bad there, however, bit of dust on the penny sleeve. Let's get the Sliggoo top loaded. And it goes. Next we have the Flygon. Flygon, I picked this card up for £6. And I really like it, to be fair. It's from Phantasmal Flames. I was kind of gutted when I couldn't case it myself when I opened up my Phantasmal Flames before we started the Bennoc channel. And I'm very happy I've got my hands on it now. It is number 101 out of 94. 101 out of 94. Let's get this all sleeved up. Let's take a closer look at that as well. And as we go through, if you guys could let me know in the comments what your favourite card from today's video is. That'd be really interesting to know, as I'm not sure I have a favourite. I've got one in mind which we haven't seen yet, and I think it is my favourite, but when we get to it, I'll let you know, as it wasn't even on my list, to be honest. It was just one that I saw, and I thought, I've got to pick this card up, like I absolutely have to. It was a really nice card, to be honest with you. Let's get this sleeved up. And this is up there with one of my favourite cards as well. It wasn't on the list again. I think sometimes the best ones that you find are just the ones that you aren't even looking for, and this is a Cynthia's Roserade. Cynthia's Roserade. Now taking a look at that, it's absolutely beautiful art. You have the champion Cynthia there. With her trusty Roserade off to the left, very elegant Pokemon indeed. Very elegant Pokemon indeed. It is from, I believe, Destined Rivals, from what I can see down there, and it is number 184 out of 182. I will get Editor Bennoc to confirm that right about now. But a beautiful card indeed. The back of it is looking very nice as well. Very nice as well. So let's get that popped in a top loader. picked up this Wooper from Phantasmal Flames, and it is from, as I mentioned, the vendor that gave me the 2 Lego there in the background, so it's worth 120. I got it for 110, and then a fair £5 remove for the Wooper, the Whoopie Boy here as well. Now this is a Paldean Wooper Boy, or Whoopie Boy. I very much like what I believe is to be the Pokemon Center in the background there. With the sign out in the plains, the footsteps of various Pokemon, and the grass with some little muddy puddles there as well. Let's get out this sleeve and take a better look at the boy. So, absolutely lovely shine to it. Taking a look at the back there as well. Brilliant as well, in great condition. And that is the Whoopie Boy. Let's get a top loader for this young man as well. Purely, they got me. The cube binders got me. I paid £1 for this card. It's not even remotely worth £1, but I mean, come on, look at him. You can't say no to a Cubchoo like that. A lot of people don't like the Snotty Booger Boy. However, he's one of my favourite Pokemon. And I saw him in the binder, and I just couldn't leave him behind. No Cubchoos left behind. And fortunately, or unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your stance on Cubchoos, it's not the only Cubchoo I picked up. Next up, we have another cute one. However, this one was needed for the sets we're collecting. As you can see, it's from Phantasmal Flames. It is number 99 out of 94, and it is a Yampa. Yampa. Let's get him out the sleeve. As you can see, I paid £5 for the Yampa. An absolutely beautiful card there. Very relaxing again, one for the cute binders, some books, pencils, lovely Pokeball plush on the bed, neatly made. A cute Yampa waiting there. The back of it looks very nice, a bit of dust there as well. Let's get that off. Perfect. Let's get another sleeve open. Another top loader, not a sleeve, shall I say. I suppose it is still a type of sleeve. There we go, there's the Yampa there as well. I'm just going to start putting them in like this, and I will fix them after the video. There is the Yampa. Next up we have the Rotom. I believe this is a double rare and ultra rare. I always get mixed up with the two. I mean, I have the two there. I believe this is a ultra rare. And it is again from Phantasmal Flames, number 111 out of 94. It's the Rotom EX. You have the Cybernetics vibe behind the motherboard, or the chip that's going through your Rotom on the front. Now, Rotom's one of them cards that's never really appeared to me. I always thought he was quite unsettling, the default Rotom. It's different versions, I like the gimmick, it's quite cool, so I can see the appeal, but it's not necessarily one for me, to be honest with you. Now, let's get him out of the sleeve. As you can see, £5 great British pounds were paid to add this card into the collection. And again, to be fair, it was more just being there and being some cards I got really good deals on, some cards not so good deals, but it's all about, you know, being part of the community, adding to the community. Well, like I say, making sure you get a good few deals, but also I didn't try and haggle too much as I was to try to enjoy the experience. It's my second ever card show that I've been to, and certainly the first time where I've went to actually get a haul. So it's my first ever card haul. Last time I went and picked up a couple of cards, walked around. It was very nerve-wracking being the first time that I'd been. This time I went with a friend, and we spent our time and went through, took our time with it, and it was much more enjoyable. Next up is another Phantasmal Flames. I do swear that I did mix these up beforehand, clearly not very well. And this is the ultra rare Mega Heracross EX. Heracross Mega Heracross EX. Just get them out the sleeve. As you can see, there's a theme around £5. I do believe a lot of vendors just chanced it, and £3-4 cards just chucked it up to £5. However, I don't necessarily mind that upmark or upscale, due to the fact that you would need to pay the postage on eBay anyway, so I don't mind it by £1 or £2. You can see the double up of the Mega Heracross, one on the background, one on the front. I mean, it's just another card that I need to get the set. It's number 108 out of 94, Phantasmal Flames. The back is looking alright. Not as good as some of the other cards, I must say, but nice enough. Does the job. And again, let's get this guy sleeved up and top loaded. Let's get them in there. There we go. That is the Mega Heracross in there as well. Next up we have the Battle Cage. Now this I think I took an L on. I do not think it's worth this. It's 116 out of 94 again from Phantasmal Flames. I mean, it's a stadium card, there's not too much to say. It looks nice, it's nicely done. Back's not too shabby. And like I say, this is just one of those pickups that I had to get to finish the set, so it has to be done. Just pop that there then. And again, that one was £5. Next up we have the Ludicolo illustration rare from Phantasmal Flames as well. Now it is number 95 out of 94. It's quite the nice art. It's got a lot of festivity going on with it. Dancing as well is the Ludicolo. It's just a nice card, isn't it? Back is looking nice as well. Let's go ahead and get the Ludicolo in there as well. I wonder if I can use the brush, but don't think that's going to work. No, it's not really what it's intended for, is it? There we go. In the Ludicolo goes. Now, yeah, I'm going to keep the rose right off to one side, as it is one of my favourites. And we'll get a little bit of what I think is the top 3 towards the end. Next, I picked a Nimble Up again, Phantasmal Flames. Your standard grass type illustration rare. Lots of flowers and foliage. Pokemon being the centerpiece. I do think they could have done a bit more with this card, but I mean, overall, I don't mind it. Again, that was one of those where, you know, you've got to pick it up for the set. necessarily think there's bad cards, but obviously there's certainly ones that are better than others. I recently, from a friend, acquired some 151 bulk. I have quite a lot of sealed 151 that I managed to pick up when it first came out to hold for long-term investing. Don't worry, not scalping. That'll be in my collection for years and years to come. I have no plans of selling it, ever really. It's just a very nostalgic set. However, I do want to collect the set, so rather than playing the gamble and opening up all of my 151 sealed, I am buying them all separately. So I bought the bulk of my friend. It seems to be the only set where the bulk actually is worth something. So I'm going through slowly and collecting various 151, but it's not part of the main 3 card sets that I mentioned earlier, due to the fact that, as I'm sure you guys are already aware. But, you know, I think some of the cheaper illustration rares, double rares, etc., £15 plus, then you're looking at 30, 40, 50 onwards for every single card. So it's going to be a ridiculous grind to get that done, but we will get there, and I will be sharing the updates with you guys along the way as well. So that's the Arbok. Put that down to one side with just being an EX. The Victini looks like a Cosmo foil, or Cosmos foil, from Black Bolt. It is the stamped Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt stamped Victini. As you can see, the foil to the card there as well. £2 paid to pick this one up. Again, little cards like this, I don't mind if I've been sort of released, as they say. I just think they look quite nice. Same vein here for this Venusaur as the Arbok. To be honest, it's your standard EX from 151. I saw them and I thought, I'm going to have to do it eventually, so I might as well do it now. As you can see, the Mew there, signifying 151, and it is number 3 out of 165. Now, one thing that I thought was really unique, and I really like about 151, instead of it being usually, you know, grass type at the start, your fire, your water, that sort of thing, how the set's numbered, they've given them all the original 151 numbers, rather than putting it in type order, and I thought that was such a lovely touch as well. It took me quite a while to figure that out, which is quite embarrassing to be honest, but once I figured it out, it blew my mind. It's the simple and little things in life sometimes for me. Next up, we have the Blastoise. Now, I didn't notice that. I really hope that's part of the card. It does look like it is. So I think we're okay. I thought it was a bit of damage there, which would have been gutted about. And again, just your standard Blastoise 151. Bit of damage to the top there, but not the end of the world. As again, it's just for the binder collection. After that we have the Taurus. Now I do think it's a beautiful card from Chaos Rising. Picked this up for £8. And I mean, take a look at this bad lad. 96 out of 86 illustration rare. Looks like he's ready to hit a charge, a stampede. I can only imagine of a Taurus in the background going with it. Got what looks to be a tree from like a plains biome, that sort of thing. Lovely this watchdog. I can't stand him. I don't know why. He just creeps me out. He's creepy. He's useless. Not for me. Please don't come for me in the comments, but he's just not that guy. He is from Chaos Rising. Number 97 out of 86. This is purely just a pickup that I needed to finish off the set. But yeah, he doesn't get much from me. I do, however, quite like that in this card art you got the Patrat there as well, and you've got the two watchdogs watching out, keeping the city safe, which I quite like indeed. So it is a really nice card, to be fair. It's just well made card. It's just not a Pokemon that I'm particularly interested in. So that's going to be hidden towards the back of the pack there, off the screen. Now next up, this is where we start to potentially get into some of the big boys. We have the Ends Zekrom, the promo. It looks like it looks to be a Mega Evolution promo there, as well. I thought it was from Black Bolt, but clearly I'm mistaken. I know there is a Zekrom which is very similar, without N on it, which looks very similar. But I mean, that's like £200, and you know, the budget couldn't stretch that far, unfortunately. So instead, I picked up the promo version with N on anyway, which I think is quite nice. So we're gonna inspect this and take a little look as well. Get this out off the top loader. Now the sleeve itself looks to be in fine condition, so it does pass the sleeve check, and we will not resleeve. Hold on a minute, nearly passed the sleeve check. What is that? There we go. I thought that was on the card there. I was going to get very upset. I thought I definitely didn't see that on the day. Perfect. But yeah, nice little promo there for Ends Zekrom. Let's get a top loader on that. Now you might be able to see as well the sneaky Cubchoo in the background. I had to pick him up. I believe it is the only illustration rare Cubchoo. Now, to be honest, I don't really like the style that they've done Cubchoo in for that illustration rare. It's not something that appeals to me. However, I do need to pick it up with Cubchoo being my boy. So, lovely Cubchoo there. Let's get it out of this sleeve that they've priced up at £13. I believe I did pay a sticker for it as well, to be honest, so I didn't try and haggle it down. Let's take a closer look at him though. Yeah, I just don't like the art style of the Cubchoo itself. Background, lovely, don't mind it, like the Arctic vibe. This is from Black Bolt. It's number 109 out of 86, and as far as I'm aware, it is the only illustration rare that you can get for a Cubchoo. Back's fine, no problems with it. Nice card for the personal collection. And again, not necessarily one that I had on the list. This is where I'd be a bit silly, but I did say to myself, if I do see this Cubchoo, although I think it's not the nicest looking card, I will pick it up if I do see it. So let's chuck Cubchoo at the back there. And next we have the Chunky Boy, LeChonk. When I opened up Chain Together, he was that guy, I must say. I really like LeChonk. Not the biggest fan of Anchorage. For me, it's the same sort of thing with, oh well, I guess the sleeve staying there as well. Let's get a new sleeve for LeChonk then. But it's the same sort of theory that I have with Tepig going to Pig Knight. Same sort of theory that I have with Tepig going to Pig Knight and Embo. Very, very cute, and then goes a little bit ugly. But we do have a lot of love for LeChonk. And this is from Obsidian Flames, I believe. And I believe what I can see here is number 209 out of 197 and illustration rare. Again, a random set. Not something I'm currently dust out of the food. I think if I could be Illachonk, just get my food, go to bed, I certainly wouldn't be complaining in life. Let's check the back out. Yeah, nothing to complain about there. I'm hoping that's a bit of dust on the card. It's gotta be, right? Oh no. Yeah, it is. Happy days, I thought for a second. He might have been damaged there. We'll put the chunk next to the Cynthia's Rosary. That's up there for me. This one, I'm not entirely sure what it is. Maybe Prismatic Evolution from the PRE in the bottom. It is a double or ultra rare from what I can see, 140 out of 131 Mela. It's a trainer card, a supporter. I got it free because I bought a bunch of other cards. I just got to pick a card from the £1 binder. I just thought the art looked cool, so I thought why not. I'm even going to keep it in its original sort of top loader because, like I say, it's not something that interests me, but a free card's a free card, you know, so I'm not going to shove my nose up at that. But we'll put that towards the back over there as well. This was another one of those cards where, did I need it? No. Is it cool? Definitely. So it's getting picked up. Next time I will be going with a firmer card list in mind, to be honest with you, because we did go a little bit above budget, I must say. So it was the Blaziken, again I think it's from Distant Rivals, 192 out of 182 illustration rare. Very nice card there. I like how nice the sleeve fits, to be fair, so I'm just going to keep it in this sleeve. Back is lovely as well. Let's just get it re-top loaded. And I don't bin these top loads. The penny sleeves I potentially do if I can't get the stickers off, but the top loaders I clean them up my own time and repurpose them for other cards, of course. I don't just get rid of them. But that is the lovely Blaziken as well. Now we're starting to get a mix of some of the nicer cards. I mean, they're all nice, but this one's a big boy. This is the NTV. I paid £45 for this NTV. It is absolutely stunning. Let's get it out of this top loader and I'll show you what I mean. Now this top loader looks quite nice actually, so I might just use this one again. Doesn't seem to have much scratches on it, so yeah, there's a few marks, so I will give it a good clean first. But let's get out this sleeve. The texture on it's really nice as well. NTV. Absolutely stunning. The volcano sitting on the cliff, howling out. Volcano erupting in the background. It is GG36 out of GG70 as well. And this is from a special set. I really hope that is a bit of dust on it. This NT is not one of them, but that is a bit of a shame. Damage on the card there. Now that will go next to the Lechonk, as that's contending to be one of my favourite cards. The next card is the Umbreon. Again, this could be from Prismatic Evolutions, I believe. And it is the, I believe, the Cosmos foil Umbreon. You can see some of the foil there on it. To be honest, I just want an Umbreon without having to, you know, sell a kidney to be able to afford it. It's number 59 out of 131, the foil variant of it. I just thought it's a relatively cheap Umbreon. The art itself looks quite nice, and it's good to have in the collection, so I'm quite a fan of that. is the Piplup. I mean, this is just beautiful. It was when I opened up the Phantasmal Flames originally. This was my chase card, to be fair. I really wanted this Piplup. So let's take a look. Actually, that's quite a nice sleeve. Let's keep it in the sleeve then. But yes, as I mentioned, Phantasmal Flames, 98 out of 94. Absolutely beautiful. Got the flowers growing through the snow, icicles forming. He's pondering on something. I wonder what he is pondering on. And yeah, it's just absolutely stunning. Love this card. Very, very much up there for me. And I will get this top loaded as well. There we go. Again, I'll put that over this side because it is potential for favourites. Next, I have one of my chasers from Crimson Rising. Or Chaos Rising, shall I say. I don't know where I've got the word Crimson from. But you'd think of how much of Chaos Rising I've opened recently on the channel, I'd be able to actually, name it correctly. This cost me £12. It's a Xerneas illustration rare, as you can see, and it is absolutely stunning. Now on the day I do believe I checked the back of this and it was fine, but we'll take another look at it. But yeah, absolutely perfect. Crimson, I need to stop saying Crimson. Chaos Rising, 91 out of 86 illustration rare. Back completely fine. And I don't want to keep going on about it, but that NT being the way it is quite disheartening, to be honest. Like I say, I'm hoping I'll be able to clean that off, whatever it is. But I could have sworn it was fine on the day when I checked it. But yeah, this is another beautiful, beautiful card. Very, very nice. Next up we have the Roxy's performance. Again, Chaos Rising, 112 out of 86. Nice looking card. It's just one of those that I need for the set. So I will leave it in what it is now and sort that out my own time, to be fair. As the trainer cards don't interest me too much, but like I say, it's just one that I need to pick up. I believe we've got some Journey Together now as well. This is a SIR, I do believe, from the Journey Together series. It is 182 and 159, the Volcanion EX SIR. I'm pretty much done. Well, I am done Journey Together now. I genuinely think I've got about 2, maybe like 10 cards left, and it's just random reverse hollows that I'll need to pick up in bulk boxes. But all the illustration rares, SIRs, all of the alt arts are all done. Again, quite a nice card, similar to the NT with the volcano theme, but lovely card indeed. Let's get that sleeved up as well. Just pop that off to the side next to Xerneas as well, actually. Next up we have another Dawn. This is the SIR Dawn from Phantasmal Flames. We've got both Dawns picked up as well. Walking a Bicycle, really, really nice card. And let's get this pulled out. It should be an SIR. We should take a look at it, obviously. Yeah, I mean, stunning. Again, trainer cards aren't really my cup of tea. One of the more expensive trainer cards that I've bought, but I thought it's on the list, so we'll pick it up. Didn't feel amazing paying £22 for a trainer card, but I know there's a lot of people out there that love the trainer cards. They're just not for me. At the end of the day, I want the Pokemon, not the trainers. Japanese EX, SIR, the Sarawak SIR, and it's called SIR as well. I already had them bought. I packed the Sarawak SIR, but I bought the other two. And this card show was just about me finishing off the big boys from Journey Together as my main hits. So, Iono's Belly Bolt EX. Now, I did mention before I don't like trainers. However, the opposite can be said for the trainer Pokemon combos. Absolutely love them. I like the connection between the trainer and Pokemon. Obviously, in this one we have the Belly Bolt. Picked this up at £40. Not a bad price for it, to be fair. Number 183 SIR at 159. But it's the SIR version of the Belly Bolt. Oh, the back of this one's fine, or am I crying? Yep, it is totally fine. Let's get this top loaded as well. It's weird because some top loaders and sleeve combinations here are so much easier than the others. Let's hide that belly bolt in the middle there. And then lastly we've got the big boy. What most of the coin went on, well, the most expensive purchase from the day, other than the Lego of course, but for a single card we spent 55 Great British pounds on the Salamence EX. I mean, absolutely stunning. Flames coming out, soaring through the sky, a beautiful sun setting in the background over the mountains to highlight and frame this Salamence EX. I mean, it's really good stuff, isn't it? Journey Together, 187 out of 159. And it is the Salamence EX SIR. Now, let's get them sleeved up. And like I say, let me know now I've been through all the cards what your favourite pull, what your favourite card was from this haul. As I'm curious to know, because we all have different tastes of course. Maybe you like the Watchdog, maybe you like the trainer cards. But let's certainly have a look once I've got this in there at some of the favourite cards today. So I'm going to pick out a few that I really liked. Obviously we have the Salamence in terms of as a high budget card, very much like that. If we're talking lower budget, I love the Lechonky Boy, which I'll need to get a top loader on him, but love a Lechonk. Medium sort of budgets, that sort of 10 to 15 pounds range. We have the Cynthia, so Roserade, and we have the Piplup if it wants to be picked up. The Piplup, I think those two are absolutely stunning cards, the price range as well. And then other than that, obviously I love the Xerneas, but I knew I already loved that card. The Umbreon's lovely, the Taurus was quite surprising as well earlier. But other than that, the last one I want to say that's stunning is the Entei. The only downside to the Entei, of course, is the damage on the back. But overall, I'm very happy with the pulls from the card show. But these would be some of my favourite pulls. And thank you for tuning in to today's video on Bennoc ASMR. That is everything from me today. I do appreciate you bearing with me as I get used to the new microphone setup. It's only going to improve as we go forward and the editing gets better. But yes, we have some Lego videos on the way and some Eevee boxes on the way as well. If you do have any content ideas or anything you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments, and also let me know your favourite Bye bye.